welcome back to another exciting, head-scratching episode of Insane Disappearances. Yes, I'm back once again because there's something I forgot to mention on my last video, and this one would be about the different characteristics in telling the difference between a craft and a row of lights flying in a very tight formation as a unit to manipulate the ability of flying as a craft. I see that a lot. You got the Phoenix Lights or any other UFO experience that someone may have had that was televised, talking about they saw these lights. I remember one time I saw a documentary on UFOs where this guy, it might have been on Unsolved Mysteries. Yeah, it might have been Unsolved Mysteries, where the guy was saying how he saw these three lights in the sky, and all of a sudden, these three lights, they merged in, they went in on each other, like just kind of went backwards, and they just merged into one big light and shot off into space. You know, it was crazy. So that was pretty cool. Now, when you see stuff like that, and see, craft can't do that. Now, one person said that they saw a craft that looked like a box, and it had three lights underneath it, and the three lights, I think that's what it was. It was a craft that looked like a huge, like, box or a square with three dimensions, and the lights underneath the craft merged inward into each other. You know, they just kind of moved inward towards each other on all sides and just merged into one big light and then shot off into space. You know, and the craft that was above the lights, like, kind of just faded out. You know, so who's to say if that's possible? Now, I'm not saying that it is, but these are the differences between a craft with flashing lights and a craft that isn't really a craft. It's just balls of energy with a consciousness working together as a unit and flying in a tight formation. Okay, I've seen it, not with my own eyes, but they talk about it on TV all the time, where they see, like the Phoenix Lights. Okay, they automatically assumed that the Phoenix Lights were actually a V-shaped craft flying over the mountain ranges. But it really wasn't, because all you saw was the lights. Then they came up with all kinds of ideas like those flares that the military be using, where they float down from the sky after staying up in the air for a few minutes or whatever. You know, they came up with so many ideas of what it really could be, and then they tried to clean up the images, and they said what they saw was a V-shaped craft. No, you did not. What you saw were balls of energy with a consciousness working together as a unit to fly in a tight formation in the form of a V. Okay, that's what that was. See, people can do anything with CGI. People can say anything when it comes to the media. So even though the account was real, they try to come up with the reason or come up with an idea of what that was. So they created an image in V shape on top of the lights because they couldn't see what it looked like. So they said, okay, well, the lights are in the form of a V, so maybe it's a V-shaped craft. They couldn't see the sky because it was pitch black. You know, anybody that does see the sky in an image or in a photo is because of CGI. They doctor it up. They clean it up. They make things look brighter and all kinds of stuff. So, all I know is that that's what it is. We're talking about craft that have flashing lights. I've seen craft with flashing lights. I didn't see these craft that have these big balls of light underneath them that merge into one big light. I didn't see all that. What I did see, from what I can gather from it, are balls of energy that travel in a tight formation as a unit to make up what looks like a craft, especially at night. Okay, I've seen that, not with my own two eyes, but I've seen it in these videos that people be, showing on TV and stuff like that. Actual footage of these lights that fly in a formation with other lights. Okay, that's basically what it is. It's not a craft. Okay, it's just actual balls of energy with a consciousness, just like how we are. We are balls of energy with a consciousness, but we live in a physical plane. So, but in order to do that, we have to have a physical vessel, which is what you see before you today. Very handsome, debonair vessel of, earthliness. Anyway. But yeah, so that's what that is. Just in case anybody out there has had a UFO experience, and I know you guys have, because I know I have. I've had plenty. I can do a whole show on that. I can do an entire series or segment on that. Trust me, I got plenty of stories. Had some a couple of nights ago. Very strange, especially after the 4th of July. And I think I talked about that on my last video, so I will probably have to talk about that again. But anyway. But yeah, so I just wanted to break that down just in case you guys didn't really know how that works. Because there are actual craft with blinking lights on them. I've seen it myself. And it didn't make a sound, so I knew it was what everybody knows as a UFO. But of course, like I said, you have the balls of light with the consciousness, that fly in a tight formation as a unit. Okay, so now that I got that out there, I'm going to end it the way I always do, because I did the video earlier, but I didn't end it the way the way I always do. So I had to do it again so I can get it right. I didn't want to, cheapen the thing. I didn't want to leave you guys short. So, without further ado, I throw up the aloha, the mahalo, and the ahui ho. Peace out, my brother, and peace out, wahine. I'll see you guys later. Hey, ma. Wait, hold on a second, hold on.